One day when the glory comes, it'll be ours, it'll be ours. Oh, one day when the war is won, we will be sure, we will be sure. Oh, glory.
Who was George Floyd? Genesis of a new wave of civil rights.
Hands to the heavens, no man, no weapon formed against, yes, glory is destined. Every day women and men become legends. Sins that go against our skin become blessings. The movement is the rhythm to us. Freedom is like religion to us. Justice is juxtaposition in us. Justice for all just ain't specific enough. One son died, the spirit is revisiting us. True and living in us. Resistance is us. That's why Rosa sat on the bus. That's why we walk through Ferguson with our hands up. When it go down, we woman and man up. They say stay down, yeah, we stand up. Shots be on the ground, the camera panned up. King pointed to the mountaintop and we ran up.
Comes, it'll be ours, it'll be ours. Oh, one day when the war is won, we will be sure, we will be sure. Oh, now the war is not over. Victory isn't won. We'll fight on.
Yeah, as a black photographer, I think it's my responsibility to document this movement, this time, through a perspective that uplifts my people. In the future, people will look at these photos and I want them to reflect what we were feeling deeply inside at the moment and use that to catalyze them to continue to do the work of dismantling systems that don't work for black and brown people, not only here in the United States, but across the world, around the world.
Became regal. We saw the face of Jim Crow under a bald eagle. The biggest weapon is to stay peaceful. We say our music is the clutch that we bleed through. Selma and the dream we had, an epiphany. Now we right our wrongs in history. No one can win the war individually. It takes the wisdom of the elders and young people's energy.
When the war is won, we will.
Okay, so how are you processing everything that is going on? Police brutality, all this stuff. How do you process everything?
Yeah, I think that when I process it, I have to think of it in the context of American history and the significance of rioting and what the purpose of that is. I think many people look at that as an unnecessary tool for change, which I think, is a valid point. But at the same time, when we look at the history of rioting and the history of uprisings in this country, we learn that that is also a part of change. And because people are uncomfortable with the idea of burning buildings and the idea of people looting, they sort of have this particular aspect of what peace looks like. But when you don't listen to people for long, there will be a reaction, And in this case, it was, the city burning down and people protesting on the streets. I think these are all valid forms of bringing about change. But when we value property over people's lives, then we start to have a problem.
Patience, right?
This is patience, guys.
Okay, so where does your hope come from? Because I know like this is like just super heavy to take in, and it kind of just seems like, you know, there's no hope. But where do you get your hope from?
I think I get my hope from my family. I get my hope from my friends. I get my hope from people doing ordinary things. I think that with social media we see a lot of different things happening across the country, and it can feel really disheartening. But having people around you that remind you of who you are and what your purpose is most important. And for me, it's reminding myself of how far I've come today and the life that I have yet to live.
I also think there's a moral imperative as a human to step in when you see something happening.